Hi everyone, how are you doing? It's still me, Chibuike, CEO, Crispym Automobiles Limited. How are you guys doing? I know it's really been a very long time and it feels good to be back. So what did I miss? Well, if you must know, I have actually been around and I have still been in the business of car buying and selling. So much respect goes to everyone out there who has been calling, who has been messaging, and for everyone who still patronized me, I am still very, very grateful. Thank you so much for all the love and all the support you have been giving to me from inception, from I think that was 2017 when I started this business. Guys, I am very much around. I am still in the business of car buying and selling. I've received a lot of calls, even though I've not been posting. I'm so sorry I have not been posting. It doesn't mean that I am not in the business anymore. I have actually been in the business and just a few things here and there, pursuing your dreams and all. And you can see my new look. Guys, how do I look? All right, so a whole lot has been happening, and it doesn't stop the fact that I love the business of car buying and selling. Okay, I love the business so much that I don't think I can comfortably do any other business and be at peace as much as I can be when it comes to car purchase and supply. It's actually something I love doing. I'm passionate about it. So guys, it's still me, Chibuike. Forget about the looks. I still have my birthmark, which you can still see there. Um, Let me start by genuinely apologizing for not posting much as I used to. Okay, I'm really sorry. I have not been posting cars back to back like I used to, and I've been kind of like busy. I've been very busy lately, and the past few months, from let's say the past year, has been really busy for me because I've been pursuing my dreams. And let me start by saying I got into um, tech. Okay, I decided to go into tech to enhance my skill, to have a skill also that can pay me while I'm at home. So I first of all I went into programming. Okay, I did a little bit of programming, the C, C plus, and then Python. I did the basics of that to have the little knowledge when it comes to programming. Okay, so after that, I got into UI UX design. I am now a certified UI UX designer, which means I can develop websites, I can develop mobile apps, I can do a whole lot when it comes to design. So this is something I am also passionate about. I love designing. I also love photography. So I got certified in UI UX design. And just in case if you have any business that has to do with design, okay, you can hit me up, call me, let's design. If you have a company and you're trying to design a website for your company or you're trying to design a mobile app, you can reach out to me. These are just the side hustles that I have kind of like developed and, got the knowledge on. But when it comes to car purchase and car supply, I am still very, very much in it. So I'm just telling you what has actually kept me busy for the past couple of months. Okay. And in as much as I was busy doing all of that, I was still getting calls from people for supplies of cars and all of it. So I want you all to understand one thing. Car business is not the only business I do. And I'm really sorry if I have if I disappointed some of you who hoped fully on me that I'm going to be posting back to back. I'm really sorry I disappointed you, but sincerely speaking, I have still been in the game. I have still been in the business. That is something I would always do. I think I might even just do that for the rest of my life, in as much as I have other things I am doing. Okay? I am still very much in the car business. Call me any day, anytime for any car of your choice. I am going to get that car delivered to you. Okay? Now, the few things I do, I told you guys that there are some other things I do apart from car buying and selling. And I'm going to list some of them for you guys. And then I come out to tell you exactly the challenges that are very likely to occur right now. Okay, so apart from the car buying and selling, I am also into real estate. Okay, if you wish to buy properties, you can always contact me. Landed properties or whatever kind of property you want, empty land or the one with structures, terraces, duplex, and all of that. You can always call me. We give you properties that are in very safe locations where you never have to struggle with anybody, no issues. They are 100% safe. Now, I am also into tech. So when it comes to tech, I do UI UX design. I design websites, very unique. I design mobile apps, whatever mobile app you want, I can design it for you at the best price you can ever see out there. And so let's now face this car business. Guys, if you remember clearly, some months ago, or should I say earlier in my career of car buying and selling, you would remember there was this particular video I made where I told you guys that car prices would be shooting up. Or let me just rephrase. When I told you guys that the cost of cars and car prices would be going up, and if you wish to buy a car, that time was the best time to buy a car. Let me give you guys the history once again for those that would listen. When Buhari got into power, the first few things Buhari did was to shut down the borders. And then he made some wrong policies that affected the entire nation. Our forex exchange became terrible. And then the policies he put in place kind of destabilized everything and everyone. What am I saying in essence? Buhari made it really difficult for everyone to purchase forex, to buy your goods and services internationally. And the moment I saw those policies that were put in place under the Buhari administration, I just knew it was a gridlock for everyone. It was more like the worst move any government could actually make. And dollar rose from about 187 to about 300 and something over a very short period of time. And it was at that moment I started raising alarm and telling people the price of things would go up. The price of things would go up. Now, You made it difficult for us to access Forex. You locked down the borders. You put in policies in place that we can no longer wire transfer money from our accounts to the international business partners. And it's more like he just put everybody in a box and frustrated everyone. The moment I analyzed that I'm a critical business thinker. So when I analyzed everything then, way back as at 2018, I raised an alarm. I told everybody the price of cars will be going up very soon. If you wish to buy any car, make sure to buy it that time. I think a few people listened to me. They kind of like, understood the point where I was coming from. They called me, they purchased their cars, and I think they escaped it. One of the big challenges that affected this business drastically is the aspect of Forex availability. It got to a point where we could not buy dollar anymore from the bank. The banks asked us to go out there to the black market and purchase our dollar. So I'm going to give you some instances so that you can actually understand, to buttress the facts and clarify what I'm saying in essence. Now, dollar was sold for, when dollar hit about 500 and something in the bank rate, so-called bank rate, which is not even accessible or available to we the importers. The black market sellers were giving us dollar at over $700. And then you ask yourself, you win a car or you secure a car abroad for, let's pick a round figure, let's say $10,000. You secure a car for $10,000 with the mindset that this car is going to cost you a buying price of 5 million, using 500 bank rate as the benchmark. And then you head to the bank will tell you that they do not have Forex for you. Excuse me. And that will leave you stranded. So you have the only option to go to the black market to buy your dollar. And you're buying this dollar right now at the price of 750, which has automatically made your purchase rise from 5 million to 7.5 million, extra 2.5 million on the price of a car you wish to buy. Now, you end up buying this car at 7.5 million because you had to go to the black market to get the dollar and wire transfer. Then you still have to wire transfer again for the person who is going to pick up the car for you. That's the truck delivery service or the haulage service in the United States. Then, after paying for the haulage, which you have to go to the black market again to buy your Forex, you also have to pay for shipping of your car from United States down to Nigeria. And you still have to go yet again to the black market to purchase your Forex yet again. And when you sum all these things up, I think to ship your car is about, about 1,500 or 1,800, depending on your means of shipping. So when you do this, you now check the actual total cost of this car. And then you ask yourself, is it still a good business? Is it still a sustainable business whereby we can wake up today, dollar as of today is about 900 and something. And then you ask yourself, is this really a sustainable business with these policies in place? All these policies that just don't make sense. Policies of suppression. Every business is running away from Nigeria right now because the policies are not even helping. I raised an alarm since 2018. Go back to my videos and check. I told everyone, go and buy a car if you really wish to buy a car. The prices are going up. And today, boom, everybody's seeing it. So when you are done spending all these monies, and let us not forget the fact that the car might come with some issues that you have to fix. Because personally, in the course of my business, one thing I do is I fix my cars to taste before I sell them. I always fix my cars, make sure everything is intact. I fix it to the point that you would think I want to use this car myself. So let's say someone now buys a car, you pay for your trucking, and then you pay for your shipping, and then you pay for your outrageous duty that was increased by 100% under the Buhari administration. Yes, Buhari increased customs duty by over 100%. That was when cars started skyrocketing. Cars that I sold over 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago for about 2.5 million are so close to 5 million, 5 point something million right now. Yes, the price of everything doubled. So most times you guys really need to pay attention when someone is giving you some critical information that would help you. I didn't tell that information because I was trying to scare you guys. I was telling you guys so that you can actually go and purchase at the right time when it would be really affordable. So that is it about the whole drama from under the Buhari administration. It affected most importers. So the problem that posed, they said we had to contact CBN, and CBN will now give you approval and help you deduct the naira and wire transfer and all of that. Don't forget, you have a time frame as an importer. You have a time frame that you secure a car from the car agency over there, and then you have maximum of 5 days to make sure your car leaves that place. Else you start paying some daily demurrage. Every day there will be another addition of maybe $20. So when you are done purchasing your forex exchange or forex value, and then you wire transfer, it takes sometimes 2 days, 24 hours to 48 hours to hit their account over there. And then what if by the time it hits their account over there, there is some days might have elapsed, maybe an additional 3-4 days, and then the money adds up again, and you have to purchase extra forex to transfer. So these are some of the challenges we faced under that regime with those policies. And this has drastically affected the price of cars. Go and price a car right now. I sold a Venza for about 4.5 million a couple of years ago. Go and price Venza now. You would hear 7 million, 7.5. Google it. Search it. I sold a Honda Pilot for about 1,650,000. Go and Google the price of Honda Pilot right now. you're going to see something like 4 million. Truthfully, yes. So the business has not been easy, and I understand the pain of people who have been calling me. I really feel for some buyers when they call and I give them price and they feel really bad. It's not our fault. It's not our fault in any way. I need you guys to please understand that. It is not our fault. To be honest with you, some of those cars, the profit on some of those cars do not even exceed 100,000. I sold cars. I've been selling cars since 2017. So if I'm telling you something, I'm telling you with my own experience, not storytelling. It is what I have experienced. I am telling you guys. I've sold a car with a loss of 150,000. I have sold a car with a loss of 200,000. I have sold a car with profit of 50,000. I have sold a car with just profit of 25,000 naira. Just so I could just sell it off and do something else with my money. So most of times, the dealer does not even make the kind of money you think they are making. There are some good cars when you sell them. Yes, you make some real good profit. Yeah. But those cars are accident vehicles. When you buy accident vehicles, you buy them really cheap. I personally do not sell accident vehicles because I do not want a situation where somebody would come back and, feel really bad for me or start looking for me. It doesn't make sense. I sell cars that the moment you buy them, you are good to go. You are good to go. So, guys, if you have money to buy a car right now, please don't look at the price and say it is too expensive to purchase. No. The moment you can afford something right now, go ahead and purchase it right now, because in a couple of months, you don't know what the Forex exchange is going to be like. Forex market. As I said, dollar is approaching 1,000, which means a car of $1,000 would now become 10 million naira purchase price. And shipping your car, paying for your shipping, which should be like 1,800 or 1,500, depending on your means of shipping, would now be like 1.5 to 1.8 million naira. When you add that to the cost of the car, 10 million, you're talking about 11 point something million naira. And then you start doing your clearing with our amazing customs that are choking us with their price. You end up clearing that car of 10 million, you end up clearing it with almost 6-7 million. So how much is the cost of the car? How much are you going to sell this car? And let us not forget also that the car might come with some issues as well, which you need to fix. Maybe bad radiator or bad fender or bad headlights. You still have to fix it before you sell. So in the end, you ask yourself, what is the aim? What do you stand to benefit in the end? So this video, I am trying to speak to our minds, I'm trying to speak to our consciences so that we can understand each other's side of the story. Okay? The reason for this video is to make you all understand that we are not ripping anybody off. the world economy right now is not really looking fine, and that is the truth of the matter. Nothing is easy anywhere. Nothing is easy anywhere. So, guys, I'm saying this because I feel pained sometimes when people call and, you know, react when you tell them some kind of things. I feel really bad because maybe they do not understand. That is why I am taking this time now to explain to you guys that these things cost way more now than they used to. For example, go and price a Toyota Corolla 2008 right now. You'll be hearing things like 3 million naira, 2.8 million. These are cars that were sold for 1.6 million, 1.7 million years back. I'm really sorry, guys, that so many people who actually contacted me ended up resorting to Nigerian used cars, because the imported cars, as we call them, Tokumbo cars, now cost way so much that it's almost costing a fortune to buy. So most times I just tell people, if you cannot afford the Tokumbo, why not just go for a Nigerian used, a good Nigerian used? It's not the fault of the importer, it's the fault of the government. A government with bad policy will end up crashing everybody. And that's what is really happening. So I'm speaking to the minds of everyone. If you are thinking of starting out this business, if you're thinking of starting out your importation business, I need you to carefully check yourself, because it costs a whole lot now to start importation. So you need to really check yourself and ask yourself, do I have enough resources? Do I have enough funds to do this? Because right now it is not easy. I have to be very sincere with you guys. But trust me, I'm always here. I am open to everyone. I am here to guide you. I am here to advise you. If you choose to start this business, you can always call me. My number is always there somewhere in the comment section or somewhere in the description box. You'll see my number there. Call me at any point in time. People have been calling me. People have been reaching out to me, sending messages and all of that. Please. And there, I have my rules. When you call me the first time, please don't just wake up and call me on video call. Call me on WhatsApp normal call first. And then when it gets to the point where you need to verify that I am the person you've been talking to, I am the person you have been seeing his video, call me, and then we switch to video call. I think that is more respectful. Call me first of all on WhatsApp normal call, and then if you are doubting that I am the person, because I always tell people, you need to verify who you're talking to. Then you can call me on video call, or we switch to video call while still on the voice call. So any questions you have, no matter what kind of question it is, you can always call me and I will give you good guidance. You're looking to start the importation business, but you don't know how to start, call me on phone. You are already in the importation business, but you need a new plug for your clearing. Call me up on the phone. Send me a message. If you need guide on how much duty you need to pay for a particular goods, set of goods that you are importing, call me on the phone and I will link you up with a very good agent that will clear your goods for you and without stress. Very affordable. You know, when I started out this business way back as at 2017, I made a promise to myself that I would be as real as possible, that I would be as open as possible, and that I would be as truthful as possible. I kept to my word back then. That is why all the cars I've ever sold, I've sold hundreds of cars. I have never had one police case. I have never had one arrest case. I have never had one embarrassing or frustrating situation in the industry, the car selling and supply industry, because I speak the truth. I am the only seller, the only car seller who has actually sold cars just at the front of my residential home. I don't think any car dealer does that. That is confidence. That is trust. Confidence in myself. I trust in myself what I am selling. Most cars you have to go to the car stand and somebody would attend to you, and maybe the next time you come, you might not even see that particular person there anymore. These are challenges and drama people face. Yeah, it happens. So I promised myself I was going to be genuine. I promised myself I was going to be truthful. I promised myself I was going to be real to everyone. So when you check my history, you'll see that there is no abuse, no accusation, no insult, nobody has ever accused or insulted me in my comment section, because I started out really fine. I first of all made a promise to myself before making promises to you guys. So go and check my history way back from 2017 till date. No bad record. And I really appreciate everyone who trusted me and who still trust me, because it takes trust to recommend someone to someone. Majority of the cars I've sold since way back from 3 years till this point counting, all those cars were sold based on recommendation. They say one good turn deserves another. So when I supply you something and you are satisfied with my supply, trust me, you are going to recommend people to me without you even knowing that you are doing that. So I give you a good quality service, and then you become the marketer to tell people, oh, if you need good cars, contact Crispym. His name is Chibuike. Look at his handle. Most of the cars I've sold lately are strictly, and most of them are from recommendations. So I'm sitting here doing this video to let you guys know that I am still here in the business, in as much as I have not been posting back to back like everyone expected I would, because I got one or two other engagements which I talked about earlier in this video. Because the world is advancing right now. You don't just stay stagnant, you move with the world. Tech is taking over. I decided to key into tech a little and learn something that can also fetch me some extra money, because we all need that extra money. One stream of income is never enough. With the way the economy is going, with the way the cost of living is going, with the way our daily expenses are increasing, you don't just sit in your car stand and you wait for someone to come and buy a car. No. I broaden my horizon. I am open to a whole lot of opportunities. I don't depend on one stream of income. I'm into real estate as well, like I mentioned to you guys. I sell properties too. I sell cars. And now I'm also into tech. Desperate times always call for desperate measures. I hope that's how they say it, but that's the fact. The world is actually in a very desperate time right now. If you all can tell yourself the truth, the world is in a very desperate time right now. Everybody is desperate to survive. So I don't sit at one place and expect manners to fall there and everything to be all rosy and perfect. No. Call me up for car business, I got your back. Call me up for real estate properties, I got your back. Call me up for tech, I've got your back too. So there is this experience I got. I want to share with you guys. It was a funny one, and I still do not understand why that guy did what he did. So I was just there one day and I got a message from someone. And this guy, he came at me insulting me. He said a whole lot of things. He insulted my life. I don't want to use the abusive words that he said because of video policy. But this guy came at me saying that I said I was selling non-accident vehicles. Meanwhile, I was selling accident vehicles. And then he said some abusive words and then said the one that he said, Ogun, dash, dash, dash. I believe most of us are familiar with that statement. And after he was done insulting me, he ended the call. Not even the call. It was a message. After he was done messaging me, he blocked me. So I would not respond or reply him. And I sat for a while and asked myself, what could have warranted such attitude? So what I did was I used my private number, which also has its own WhatsApp. I put his number there and then I took my time to explain to him. I took my time to tell him, first thing you need to do is understand the difference between a dented car and an accident car. A dented car and an accident car. I also took the pain to Google car pictures of a dented car and the car pictures of an accident car. So the first thing I did, after I got the images, I forwarded the images and then I forwarded the text. And I advised him, you don't go about insulting people, because if I really want to fish you out, I have your pictures right now. I can send troops after you. Just contact my DSS friend and maybe my naval officer brother, and they're going to fish you out. You don't go about insulting people and wishing them evil just because you do not understand, and that's because you are ignorant to learn. If you really want to buy a car, you should have just come at me and say, okay, and then we talk things over. So that is it. And I still really very much appreciate everyone who has been there, calling me, who has been patronizing me offline, because I got really busy. It's like so busy that my looks had to even change. You know, everyone knew me with the low cut kind of hairstyle, and I barely had time. When you're coding, you're checking, okay, what's the next? Where is this error coming from? What is affecting this code? What do I need to debug? If you understand all of that. So barely had time for myself. It didn't stop my car business. I'm still very much in the car business. I'm still very much here doing this business with you guys. What else do I have to tell you guys before I call it a wrap? So guys, tell me in the comment section, how has life been? How has the economy been with you guys? Is there something you want us to improve on? Is there something you want to suggest that you believe would make this business go better? Okay. Remember, feedback from you guys always help the business grow. And right now I am pleading with you guys to always try to drop feedback on my page so that people can actually see that yes, this guy is truly genuine. And if he tells you black, this is black, his black is black. Okay? In as much as I know you guys are recommending buyers to me, which I very much appreciate. Like, I so much thank you guys for the referrals. But I also wish that people can, come out and still drop their feedbacks, their appreciation messages to help this community grow, because this is a community of car buyers and car sellers, and positive reviews actually have a role to play to improve the business. So guys, please, if you have feedbacks you want to drop, please drop your feedback. If you have appreciation messages you want to drop for me, please drop your appreciation message. I value them a lot. Okay. And keep calling, keep the calls coming. If I show you guys my phone, there are so many messages, so many requests for cars, Benz, Range Rovers, Toyota products. Guys, please just keep it coming. In as much as it's very stressful, but I still do appreciate it, because it's, at the end of the day, it puts food on my table as well. So thank you so much, guys, for not letting this your friend feel frustrated. Thank you so much for your support and helping keep me in the business, because without you, I don't think a whole lot would have actually been tough. But with you guys actually make me feel at home. You make this business seem very interesting, and I really thank you guys so much for that. I thank you guys so much. It's stressful, but it's paying. It's stressful, but I love rendering service to people. If you get to meet me one-on-one, I am just that simple. I love rendering service to people. I love seeing people happy. Okay? I love doing things that will keep everyone happy. And because when my clients are happy, my business stays happy. So happy clients always results to happy business. So it keeps us going one day at a time. So there is one more thing I want to address with respect to buyers. Guys, I beg you with the name of God, if you want to buy a car, you have to be certain that you want to buy a car. Don't come playing with people's time. Don't come out playing with people's time. It's not nice at all. It's not nice. I'm going to give some examples of what I face when people call me, and also advise you guys going forward. I don't know if there are jokers online. I think there are jokers online who are just busy having fun, wasting people's time. I believe I am not the only car dealer that is saying this or that has ever said this. Stop wasting people's time if you are not interested in patronizing them. Don't come wasting my time if you know you are not going to patronize me. Please. In a day, I can receive over 30 messages, people requesting for cars. And these things are stressful. You guys need to understand. These things are very stressful. You ask for a car. I take out time. I go get the pictures of the car, get the videos of the car. And then I send these things across to you. You ask for a car. You don't even tell me the color you have in mind. You don't even tell me your budget. You don't even tell me, you don't give me valid information that I need to source your car for you. And then I go out there, I struggle, I get the pictures of the car. And then when I send the picture to you after the stress, while you are at the comfort of your home, drinking a bottle of beer or whiskey, you send me out there, I go and make inquiry, I get things for you, I get the pictures across to you. For example, I'll see the same thing you talked about. I'll get you maybe a color black. And then when I send this car picture across to you, when you are done looking at it, the next thing you tell me is, the black is looking somehow. Do you have white? Fine and good. Clients, customers have the right. Now you send me on a second errand. I go all out again. I get you pictures of white that you requested for. And then after sending you this picture of white, you come out now with a different storyline again to tell me something like, this white, I just changed my mind. Do you have blue or red? It's becoming a joke. To be honest with you, you are now making a joke out of it. I would see you as unserious. Totally unserious. Because, first of all, you are not the only client I am attending to. Secondly, time is valuable in this business. Some days I get pictures 5 to 6 to 7 different cars for different clients. Now imagine if all 7 clients, I send all 7 of them pictures. And then all 7 of them will come back again telling me, oh, I don't like the blue color. Can you send me a picture of white, the one with white color? And then the other person will say, oh, I don't like this red. Please, the red is too shouty. Can you get me something like maroon red? You can buy a car and change the color yourself. Stop wasting people's time. I'm saying this because this one really pained me. Stop wasting my time if you're not going to buy from me. The buyers who are going to buy will buy. But don't come wasting my time. You're making inquiry on a car worth millions. Millions. We're not talking about 1 million here. We're talking about from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20 million. And at the comfort of your home, you are just there relaxed, sipping a bottle of wine, and you're sending me on errand. I send black, you say you don't want black, you want white. I go out there again, I get white for you. You tell me you don't want white anymore, you want blue. And then I go and source for blue, you tell me no, you don't want blue. Can I get red? You are totally unserious. And any buyer who comes again with such behavior, such traits, I'm going to just ignore you. For Christ's sake, these are Tokumbo cars. You can change the color, and then when you do your registration, the color would affect in the registration paper. Don't come wasting people's time. The shirt you're putting on there, you did not just sit at home and call somebody to bring it for you and you make payments. No, you went to the market. To as little as the shirt you are putting on, you went to the market to go and choose your shirt. You went to the market to go and choose your pair of shoes that you are wearing right now. The mobile phone you are using to browse the internet and all of that, you went to the phone shop to look at the phones available, and then you made payments. And this costs just thousands, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. And then when it comes to something worth millions, you sit at home and boss people around with your endless choices. One particular one told me he wanted a 2015 Camry. I got pictures of the Camry. They said, oh no, the color is blue. I don't like blue. Did you tell me from the onset what colors you like? No. The person said, look for black. I finally got a 2015 Camry, black. And then we got to the price. When I told him the price, he was like, it's way too expensive. Did you not do your own research before calling me? Did you even tell me your budget from the onset so I could advise you the best possible car you can go for? No, you did not. You did not tell me the color you want. You did not tell me your budget. So how am I supposed to know what you can afford? You called me up because you want to buy a car. So please, I would advise anyone calling from now going forward to please and please and please, before you call me, do your research on the car, find out the current value of that car, and decide the color you want. If you tell me you want a RAV4, 2014 RAV4 right now, I'll send you the available 2014 RAV4. If you don't like the color, you can go and change the color. Now is not a time of choice. Choices bring different values to your table. The price someone is selling the black RAV4 is totally different from the price the person selling the red one would agree to sell. Same as the white. So you don't expect when they give you a black product, which you ordered for, and they tell you the price, you now come and say, no, can you get me green or blue or red? And then when we still suffer to bring this and tell you the price, you start complaining that the price, can they give you what the other person? These are different sellers. I'm sorry. The shoe you're putting on, if you see a different color of that same shoe in a different shop, that person will not even sell it what the other seller gave it to you at. So why are we always stressing ourselves out? I will not take that stress anymore. You can notice from my face that I lost weight. Yes, I did. It's stress. Mental stress, physical stress, financial stress. Because I take my time to drive, get you pictures of the cars, and then you come back to start telling me stories. My own finances, my own resources have gone in for you. And then color will be the reason why you tell me you don't want the car anymore because you don't like black. And I'm showing you red. And you know you can change the color yourself from black to red. Come on, guys. Why are we being wicked? This is just being wicked, if you ask me. Why are we being mean to others? So my new law or my new rule right now when it comes to buying and selling of cars, and I don't owe anyone apology to that, is if you're interested in buying a car, I'll tell you plainly in clear English, please and please and please send your driver or your engineer or your mechanic to come and test the car, so that your own resources would also go into the business, so you feel the pain of others. By the time you send your mechanic to come and check the car, and then you've spent money to give him transport, and he comes there and he sees it's black, it's left for him to tell you if the car is good or not. When you finally buy the car, you can change the color to whatever color you want. If you want to spray it a rainbow color, purple, blue, black, red, green, orange, yellow, it's all up to you. If you can't be satisfied with the color being presented to you, then fine and good. Buy it, paint it a rainbow color all over to your satisfaction. But please stop stressing people out. There's so much stress already. In the whole world, there's so much stress. Please don't add to it. Some of us came into this business to do this business like in all decency with our good hearts. But you guys will come with frustrations. Do you know how difficult it is first to find a car that is very much intact, accident-free, no issues, functioning really fine? Do you know how difficult it is? I guess you don't. That's why you just sit at the comfort of your home and you boss people around, and in the end you will not still buy. Come on, guys. It doesn't make sense. If you think about it, it doesn't make sense. You make me run around the whole city to get something, and I get it. You tell me the color is not the color you like. You don't like black. You like blue. And then I eventually locate a blue, get the pictures across to you. You tell me the blue color is somehow. And then after sending me up and down the whole city, you just stop talking to me. Check it now. It doesn't make sense. And then when another buyer contacts me and I treat them in a different way, they start feeling bad that, why? But you guys are the ones stressing us. Don't stress me like that anymore. I will not take it anymore. Because the wristwatch you're wearing, you went to the watch shop to buy it. The shirt or the clothes you're putting on, you went out yourself to test it and you paid for it. And those things cost roughly 20, 10, 5,000. But you took the pain to go to the shop. Why not take the pain and come out this time because you want to buy something worth millions? Take the pain and come out. Let's go through that pain together. It doesn't make sense. I'm stressing this fact right now because my patience is already exhausted when it comes to that kind of stress. I will not take that kind of stress anymore from anybody. No, 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 I will not. You want to buy a car? Step out of your house, meet up with me, and we go and buy your car. You test it. If you like it, you buy it and you go home with your car. It is your car, not mine. I'm not the one who is going to test the car and tell you if the car is okay. What is okay for me might not be okay for you. So please, let's help ourselves, right? Please, let's cut down this stress. Let's cut down. If this is a joke, I believe this video should send it out there with a strong voice that I am not going to tolerate it anymore. So if you're calling me up for a car, first thing you're going to tell me is your budget. Tell me your budget so I'll know if you're even serious in the first place. When you tell me your budget, that is number one. Tell me if you have somebody present on ground, either you or that person who would follow to go and check that car. If you have someone who is going to check the car, fine and good, so that your resources and my own resources will go in for that. So that the more you're wasting my time making me spend, it is the same time you are wasting for yourself and you are also spending. So now it is tit for tat. Don't send me around and when I'm done running around, look at me all stressed. I'll leave every programming thing I'm doing. I'll leave every design I'm doing. I start running around for you. And when I am done running around, you just blank me and stop chatting with me. It is painful. It does not make sense. So when your resources go in as well, you take it as a serious thing. You know, when you do things free for people, they just take you for granted. But when they feel that pain alongside you, then they get to value whatever thing you are doing for them. So I'm being open right now. I will not take that anymore. When you call me on the phone, the first thing is you tell me your budget, so I'll even know if you're even ready or if you're here for jokes. Because for example, if you call me now, you say you want a Venza. Okay, what's your budget for Venza? The moment you tell me 3 million, 4 million, I'll just laugh at you and call you a joker. That's the way it's going to be. If you want a Venza of 4 million, go and look for a scrap Venza. Go and look for, I'm sorry if this sounds rude, but guys, you need to experience what we experience. Then you will understand where I'm coming from. It is really very hard to control humans. It's very hard to satisfy humans. Humans are so insatiable. It's very hard to satisfy them. So I'm saying this from a place of pain, so that you all will understand, so that when you call me up again and I ask you these questions, it's not that I'm asking it to insult you. I am asking it so I will be sure that I am not about to waste my time yet again. So guys, help me the same way I want to help you. Help me. Come out straight, come out plain, come out simple, come out real. Help me to help you. That is all I am asking for. Please help me to help you. When you make these things easy for me, our transaction will just go smoothly and everyone will be happy. Everyone would be happy at the end. So I beg one more time, help me to help you. I love this business. I love doing this business. I love fetching cars for you guys. Since 2017, this is 2023, as at the time this video is being made. So it's been 6 years in this business. Successful business. So please help me to continue helping you. That is all I am asking for. Stop stressing me. When you call me, tell me your budget and I'll tell you if it's going to fly or not. If it's not going to fly, you can go elsewhere and check. And if your budget falls in line, fine and good. The next step is who is on ground to come and see this car. Because you can't sit at one place and you're telling like 20 different car dealers to send you pictures. Are we selling crayfish? Are we selling beans? We're selling valuable products worth millions. You sit at the comfort of your home and you tell like 10 different dealers to start sending you pictures. And then you sit down there with your legs crossed, sending everybody on errand. And in the end, you might not even buy from the entire 10 dealers that you're calling. Maybe your budget is not even up to that, but you've sent people's parents, people's uncles, busy people out there to run around like rats for you. And in the end, you tell us that it's too expensive. It doesn't make sense then. It doesn't make sense. So guys, I'm pleading. I emphasize strongly on this one because the pain has gotten so deep that I just have to voice out. And if you notice my reaction, if you call me again and you are beginning to act funny in an unserious way, I am sorry. It's going to be the end of that conversation. So let us not waste each other's time. Don't waste my time. I will not waste your own time. Time is really valuable right now. The economy is really, really in a mess. And the entire world is going through some really downturn right now. So let's stop wasting each other's time. If you're a serious buyer, come out straight and let us know that you are a serious buyer. If you're not ready to buy, relax in your house. Sip your drink. No problem. And guys, one last thing I want to say before I end this video. You have to be very careful because there are fake accounts that people are using now on WhatsApp to fool people, to defraud people. Someone called me some time ago, a few months ago, and he told me that I defrauded him. And I was like, how? You are calling me for the first time. How did I defraud you? And he was like, am I not Crispym? I said, yes, I am Crispym, Chibuike of Crispym Automobiles. He said, yes, that I defrauded him, that he made payments. I gave him an account and he made payments, and right now they've not delivered the car. I told him, Oga, have you spoken to me before? He said, no, it was via chat. And I was like, was this the number you were chatting with? He said, no. And then I asked him one very simple question. Then why are you telling me that I defrauded you? Why are you calling me now? Why not call the number you have been chatting with? He said that it's now that he started feeling it was a fraud, that he now went to my page to get my number. So all the while you were conversing with these people to buy a car from them, you did not even check the page. You did not even check the face of the person who owns the page, which is me, myself. You did not even collect my number directly from my page. And which account did they give you? Did they give you a Crispym Automobiles Limited account? Because no one else in this world can have an account with such name, Crispym Automobiles Limited. No one else can have that. Did they give you a Crispym Automobiles Limited account? He said no. Okay. They gave you a personal account? He said yes. What is the name on the account? Does the account have any name with Chibuike attached to it? He said no. And he said the account they gave him was Ahmed something something something. And I was like, Mr. Man, you need to get off my phone right now. Whatever action you want to take, you can go ahead and take your action. If you feel you want to involve the police, go ahead and involve the police. But this conversation with you was recorded. I always record my conversation with people. Yes, because we deal with millions. So that somebody will not tell me something today and then tomorrow at my back start denying when we've transacted something worth over 10, 20, 15 million. I said, Mr. Man, this call and every answer you have given to me right now has been recorded. So I need you to stop calling me and I need you to start calling the number you have been chatting with, because that's not me. And you paid into an account that is not Crispym Automobiles Limited account. That is not me. You just got my number now from my page because you saw that the group they added you to had a name Crispym. People can actually do anything. Someone created a group called Crispym Automobiles Limited and added me, the CEO of Crispym Automobiles Limited. So I was a member in that group. And he added me with such courage. Very funny. So that when people come in there and you already know the Crispym page and Crispym phone number, when you come into that group, you're going to see me and you feel comfortable. And what he was doing, he would just go to my page, pick a video, an old video of mine there, and he'll just paste it in the group. People are going far with different criminal acts. He'll just pick a video I posted long ago, he'll paste it in the group, and people will start thinking, oh, it's me, genuine kind of stuff. No. And right in that group, I sent a message. I wrote, Mr. Man, what you are doing is fraudulent. And everyone here should take note of the phone number of the admin of this account. I am the real CEO of Crispym Automobiles Limited, and I am not the one running this WhatsApp group. Therefore, any business you transact with this person, you are on your own. And after I was done sending that, someone who knew the admin that created the fake account he replied there immediately. I think it was actually a lady that was doing that scam. A lady. It was a lady using me to scam people. Someone replied there, I think the person said, whether Benita, you still never stop this your scamming. So someone recognized the phone number and called the person by her name and asked her, you still never stop, you still haven't stopped this? That's what it means. The other one I spoke was pidgin. You still haven't stopped this your attitude of using people's account to scam others. So I'm basically not just the only person she has done that to. She probably has done it with cloned somebody else's business name on WhatsApp and starts loading people in there and start fooling them and end up defrauding the unsuspecting clients. So that brings me to the end of today's conversation. And I want you all to know that, yes, I am still in the business of buying and selling. Yes, I am still in the business of car buying and selling. And I want you all to also know that your referrals are highly appreciated. Your referrals are very welcome. And this business is just getting started. Okay. In a couple of weeks from now or months, I will start loading up this page with pictures. And one thing I want to plead lastly is when I post these cars and you see a car that you like, you see something that you really would love to buy, Don't waste your time asking too many questions. Come and test drive the car. Come and inspect the car. Pay for your car and move with your car. Some of the cars you people are calling me right now, you saw my Venza, you saw this red Camry. Those videos, check when they were posted. These are old pictures. Those are old videos. Right now, when I post any recent car, as soon as you see that car and you are interested in that car, call immediately, come and pick up the car, and it's all yours. So I appreciate all of you. I thank you guys so much because your support is what your support kept me going this far. All your support kept me going this far and still kept me in the business. So I really appreciate every one of you. And those that have been contacting me and still purchasing offline, okay, contacting me via WhatsApp, calling my number, requesting for cars. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you, and you guys are the best in the world. And I still remain my humble self, Chibuike, CEO, Crispym Automobiles Limited. And that brings us to the end of this video. So much love for you guys. Thank you so much for keeping me in this business. Thank you so much for the love, support, and care. For all those who have been asking me how I've been and all of that. I've been great. Like, it has never gotten this better before. I've been super great. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I love you all. See you guys when I start posting up videos. For those of you that said maybe your account must have been hijacked, you need to do a video to show us and tell us truly that you are the one. Guys, this is me. This is me here. My page has not been hijacked. It's me all the way. It is me. Call my number. Let's do business together. If you want to import your goods and services, call me. I have good rates for your import. If you want to clear your goods, call me. I have very good rates for your clearing, customs clearing. And if you just call me whenever it is business of buying and selling, call me for your cars. You bought goods abroad in the United States or you want to import from our other countries to Nigeria, call me. I have the short plug for you. And also when it comes to real estate, don't forget to ring my line. I'll get you properties that would suit you because real estate is the best and safest investment ever in the entire history of mankind. There is no other business in the world that will outweigh real estate investment. Check the property around you right now. Check the price right now, and then check the price when maybe, God willing, in the next 4 or 5 years, it's going to be different. So guys, I need you all to stay safe. I need you all to be good. I need you all to keep the calls coming. I still remain my humble self, Chibuike, CEO, Crispym Automobiles Limited, and I'm signing out right now. Cheers, guys. See you in the coming videos that will be posted soon. Okay? Bye for now.